outside, that is external distractors, no. Internal distractors, no. Okay. And at the same time, we need to read questions first, understand the question idea. And when we are listening, we need to concentrate on those question idea. That is the reason, like that is how you people can get great scores. Okay. Otherwise, what happens when we start listening the entire thing, when you start understanding like entire story there, so we may miss on the questions there. Okay. So therefore, that is the reason what I tell you guys here is that first you understand what's the given question. Let it be any question type. Okay, we are working on different question type. Let it be any question type. Kindly, what is that? Work on the question idea. Only when you understand the question idea, so then only you can concentrate in your listening part, because listening will go for 8 to 10 minutes, one particular listening. Okay, so it can go for 8 minutes, it can go for 7 minutes. We can have, that means 7 minutes and all, like you cannot just, what is that, concentrate on the complete history or the story what they are narrating. Why? Because it will become too much for us to concentrate. And so you will also get confused, because they will be presenting lot many informations there. So therefore, don't try to do that. Just go with the methods that I am trying to say. And immediately after the classes, we want you to practice, because whatever you learn in the class, so how can you basically practice over the, like you need to practice there. Otherwise, you don't remember anything, isn't it? No matter how much you listen to the videos, watch the videos, but still the personal practice is very, very important, isn't it? So therefore, with this note, let me share you the screen, and let me go on to the questions here. Right? And I want everyone to present your answers. No problem if it is wrong, also not an issue. From every mistake we learn, isn't it? But give a try. Try to listen and try to, what is that? Present your answers. Keep yourself highly motivated. Okay? Now, just let me give the slideshow. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Now.
The O.
Yes. We were doing matching. This one, what is that? Matching questions yesterday, isn't it?
We have Jessica Meadows, one of the artistic directors from.
So we were doing matching the questions, and yesterday we did this, isn't it? So what was the instruction that I had given to you people? So whenever they give this matching the characteristics, here what happens, basically they will give you certain characteristics and the questions you need to match. So what these questions are asking, with them you need to match. So in the last thing, they were talking about 2 dramas, and so they were asking you to match the characteristics of that. And they did not say us in the question anywhere that they were the 2 dramas. Only after we listened to it, we got to know that it was the 2 dramas. And so they had 2 different characteristics. Okay. So, and we did that. Let us go some question, same type of question next. Okay. What is this we have? And one more instruction. What is that? I always tell whenever we start with the question. See, now I want you people to answer immediately after this question. I'll check your answers. Okay. So then let us see how many of you are catching up and how many of you are not catching up. So accordingly, I'll give you the reviews as well. Okay. So now, what is that they are trying to say? What have the speakers heard about each of the following courses? Now, so speakers are speaking about these following courses. And what did you hear so about the same? That means we have speakers, they're talking about these courses, and so they've heard something about these courses, and you need to pick up what did they basically get to know about these courses. You need to choose 5 answers from the boxes. And now, what is the instruction they have given? They have given the instruction that you need to present your answers like in the form of letters. Okay, don't write the answers here like not very useful or not enjoyable. Don't write that. If enjoyable is the answer, you should pick up B as the thing. And how do you pick it up, or how do you present in your answer sheet the answer? It should be capital B. What it has to be? It has to be capital B only. Why? Because the instruction is already saying the same thing. Therefore, whenever you people get on to the questions, you should follow the instruction. You should follow the instructions specially given to answer the questions. If you don't follow it, even though your answers would be correct, the way you are presenting is not correct, so then they will not be giving you the score here. Okay, so now if the question comes like this, what did I say yesterday? Don't look at the options. When you look at the options, you will get confused. Look at the courses for about which they have spoken. Okay, so we have 5 courses. So, and project management, Spanish language, cognitive psychology, business administration, and creativity and innovation. So these are the 5 courses they are talking. And now about each course, these speakers would have heard something, and what they have heard, that you need to present here. And they won't be using the direct C. So the same words you will not be.
Hear 2 university students.
So you will not be hearing the same set of words. They will be explaining it. Okay, they may use some other word. You need to be, what is that, alert there. You need to understand what they are speaking about, this particular thing, and then you need to present your answers. Remember, you will not have the same words. Don't look for the same words. Understand what they are talking about, that particular subject, and that thing you need to present here, or that thing you need to mark it. That means what? We will not have exactly the same words. So going by the keyword is not a great idea. Okay. So now I will switch on the audio. Kindly listen carefully and mark your answers. Okay. So then I will come. You people can text your answers on the chat box. In the chat box, I will come there and I'll check whose answer is correct and not. Okay. So right. All the best. Let me start for you guys. I'm switching on, guys. So kindly be alert here and be active listeners. Yeah.
You will hear 2 university students discussing the subsidiary subjects they can choose from in the second year of their degree courses. Let's listen. So, have you made a decision about what subsidiary subjects you're going to study next year?
No, to be honest, I haven't really given it much thought yet. We have got a few more weeks left before we need to decide. And how about you?
Well, I've been mulling it over for a while, but I haven't come to any conclusions. I don't want to rush into anything.
Well, what choices do you have available in the chemistry department? I expect that they are related to maths or computing, are they? Not very interesting.
Well, they used to be, but these days we can choose things like business administration, project management, or even something called creativity and innovation.
Creativity and innovation? That sounds a bit different. What does that involve?
Well, I was talking to someone who did the course last year, and they actually put me off a bit.
Why? What did he say?
He said that the lecturer was excellent, but he also told me completing the assignments took up a lot of his time, and it's only a subsidiary subject after all.
Well, how about business administration?
Everyone says that's dull as ditch water.
I
heard the project management course is good though, very hands-on and not theoretical at all. So I guess it'll be a toss-up between creativity and innovation and project management.
Right. Well, I think I've narrowed my choices down to 2.
But you said you hadn't really thought about it.
Well, when you're doing a degree in education, there isn't much choice. Most of the subjects are compulsory.
Okay, so what are the 2 options?
Either cognitive psychology, which might be good because I can do the classes online as well as face-to-face, or Spanish language.
And which way are you leaning at the moment?
In fact, I'm thinking of doing Spanish, mostly because I've heard that it's actually fun. A lot of the lectures I've attended this year have been quite dry, so Spanish might be the breath of fresh air that I've been looking for.
Right. So it was loud and clear, isn't it? So, like first, when they were talking, the male speaker was talking about. So he started off with like, what is that? Project management, business administrator, and creative innovation, isn't it? So the girl, she asked for creative innovation. So creativity and innovation. What did he say? He says that he heard it from someone like the other student. It is time consuming. Assignments and all too time consuming. It is just a substitute subject. They can't do that. So what should be the option there? Creativity and innovation. F, isn't it? So the answer should be for creativity and innovation. F, why? It is time consuming. And business administration, he just gave one statement there. What is that? Ditch watch. So that means what? It is a idiom used to say that it is not very interesting. Okay. So therefore, you can take it up as G there. And project management, what did he say? He said that it is not at all this one. What is that? Not theoretical, isn't it? It is not theoretical in the sense what? He was talking that it was practical, isn't it? And the lady says what? So she would be picking cognitive psychology, either cognitive or Spanish language. Why? Because she has no other options there, isn't it? And cognitive psychology, why she can pick? Because she can attend classes online as well as offline. That means what? She has a flexible classes, isn't it? So cognitive psychology should be flexible. And Spanish language, yeah, last time the subject was something, it was dry, but this time she can have a fresh air. She can breathe a fresh air. That means she can enjoy that language. So therefore, this one, what is that? Second one is B. So therefore, the sequence of the this one options will be: first one is C, second one is B, third one is D, and fourth one is G, and fifth one is F. So let me see how many of you have given me those answers. Just give me 1 second. Yes. Guys, start off. What answers you people have taken? Okay, so B, okay. Jeevan, you should have mentioned the question numbers as well. Okay, none of you answered. Guys, you need to answer, right? Nikita, what's that? Matchups does not comes in sequence. See, it is not necessary that it should come in sequence. Okay, it may come like this mixed up. So you saw there. Suddenly it was, we had businessman, basically what is that? Project management was in the beginning. But what happened? While speaking, they started, what is that? Like speaking in a completely, this one, mixed manner. So don't expect like they will be giving it in your, this one, what is that? Sequence. Okay. Why guys, none of you have answered? Do you want me to play it again? Yes. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Listen carefully. Yeah. So never it will be coming in the sequence. If it comes in the sequence, I will be telling you people, whichever type of questions, it will come in sequence. Now I'll be telling them. So, but this one, like it is like a summary only. So when you're matching the features, it's not necessary that it will be, what is that? So it will be presenting in the this one. Okay. So kindly, try to, I'll be playing it again. Kindly answer. Okay, when you answer, you will come to know where you people have gone wrong. Okay, so from the next slide onwards, I'll discuss the answers later after seeing your answers. Till that time, I'll not be discussing. Okay, so
Excuse
how
me,
is my technique? Yeah. Hello?
ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. Ma'am, Divnayan Singh has a query.
Who?
Ma'am, Divnayan Singh has a query.
Okay.
He's writing, in listening, if the answer is interest rates and we write interest rate, do we lose marks?
Sorry, if the answer is, can you come again, please?
Yes, ma'am. In listening, if the answer is interest rates, like all in block, and we write interest rate, okay.
Wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. Singular, plural, everything you need to keep in mind. And you cannot give all the answers in block letters. Okay? So it should be always what? So that's the reason when we evaluate your this one, what is that papers, we keep all these things in mind, because it's language, we cannot go wrong. A simple, what is that, you people tell me when I say like, what is that, you have to write this assignment and you have to write this assignments. So if I wanted you people to do more than 2 assignments, but if I by chance tell you guys, so you need to write this assignment, so what happens? There is a lot of misunderstanding, isn't it? But only one S is missing there, singular and plural. That means, so yes, even if we change the singular and plural, so what happens? So the meaning changes. Okay, that's the reason they are very, very, very particular about these things. Okay, no spellings should go wrong. No, like, what is that, singulars and plurals should go wrong. And not even like, you cannot present everything in bold letters. Remember. Why? Because it is English grammar. It is English language. You are giving English language test. You are not giving science test there. You need to prove that, you need to showcase that you are very well versed with the writing grammar there, because this one, ultimately you people are presenting your answers in the form of writing there. Okay. And also don't have the habit of presenting every word with the capital. See what is it, whether it is, what is that, the mid of the sentence, don't start with the capital letter. Okay. If it is a proper noun, start with the capital letter. If it is a common noun, so use the this one, or use the this one. Okay, so that is what we basically need to do here. Okay, so now let me get back to our this one. Yeah, remember, like this, you may get the distraction also. What is the distraction here? You people were expecting everything to be in a sequence, but they did not speak in a sequence.
You will hear.
So that means what? You need to
Hi,
be
Sarah.
careful about your this one. What is that? Listening part. Okay, don't ever. You need to have eye on every question there. That is the reason they try to give the time for you people to read the questions. Okay, why? Because so that you will have the knowledge of the questions before you people listen. So only, even I say, when they give the time, don't miss reading the questions. Okay, try to understand the questions and keep all the questions in your mind. As and when we get the answers, you need to put it there. Okay, so let me go for the next one, and you people try to do that next one, so you people try to do and post me the answers, then I will tell the answers. Okay, right. Now, and look at the question. This is also, see, in match questions also, we have different types of questions. Many places you have to, what is that, match the characteristics. Many places you will have to match the sentences. Many places you have to match the characteristics. So it is not under matching also, you will not be having the same type of things. Okay, so you should be very, very careful about this thing. And what is my instruction? So whenever we have the questions, read the bold-faced instructions here. Okay, what is that we have? What does Jack tell his tutor about each of the following course options? They have given several course options, and Jack is telling something to his tutor about each of this course option. Okay, so now you people need to tell what basically they are trying. Jack is trying to tell about each of these courses. Okay, so now media studies, women and power, culture, society, identity and popular culture, and introduction to cultural theory. And what are his three options? He will definitely do it. He may or may not do it. He won't do it. Okay, so three options we have. He will be definitely doing it, he will not do it, or he may or may not do it. Okay, so shall I play the audio? Okay, I'll be playing the audio once. Listen and try to do it. Again, I will play the audio. Listen carefully and check your answers. Then I will be seeing your answers, and accordingly, I'll be narrating the answers there. Okay. Now, I'm playing this one audio for you guys. Kindly look at these audio. Ear to it carefully and be very, very, very alert here. Okay. And remember one thing, you may not get everything in sequence. Got it? Now, I'll be playing.
You will hear a communication studies student talking to his tutor about optional courses for the next semester.
Come in. Oh, hello, Jack. Have a seat. Right. You said you wanted to see me to talk about your options next semester?
That's right. We have to decide by the end of next week. Really, I'd like to do all 5 options, but we have to choose 2, don't we?
Yes, but the choice depends on your major to some extent. You're majoring in communication studies, aren't you?
That's right.
So, for example, the media studies option will cover quite a lot of the same area you did in the core module on mass communications this semester, the development of the media through the last 2 centuries in relation to political and social issues.
Well, that was interesting, but I've decided I'd rather do something completely new. There's a women's studies option, isn't there?
Yes, women and power. Again, it has a historical focus. It aims to contextualize women's studies by looking at the legal and social situation in the 19th and early 20th centuries.
So it would be useful if I intended to specialize in women's studies, but I'm not sure I do actually.
Well, it might still be useful to give you an idea of the issues involved. It's taught by Dr. Steed.
Oh, really? I'll sign up for that then. What about the option on culture and society?
That addresses the historical debate on the place of culture since the Industrial Revolution in Britain.
So a historical focus again?
Do I get the message you're not so keen on history?
Well, it's just that we seem to have done quite a lot this semester. Anyway, I'll think about that one.
If you're interested in a course focusing on current issues, there's the option on identity and popular culture that approaches the subject through things like contemporary film, adverts, soap operas, and so on.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me who runs it?
Well, it's normally Dr. Stevens, but he's on sabbatical next semester, so I'm not sure who will be running it. It should be decided by next week, though.
Right. Well, I might wait until then to decide. And the last option is Introduction to Cultural Theory, isn't it? I'm quite interested in that too. I was talking to one of the second-year students, and she said it was really useful. It made a lot of things fall into place.
Yes, but in fact, in your major, you'll have covered a lot of that already in Communications 102. So that might be less useful than some of the others.
Oh, I'll forget about that one then.
Now.
Okay. I'll play it once again for your comfort so that I want everyone to answer this. It's very simple. It's straightforward. I'm just switching on it again. Kindly listen. And this time I need everyone to text your answers.
You will hear a communication studies student talking to his tutor about optional courses for the next semester.
Come in. Oh, hello, Jack. Have a seat. Right. You said you wanted to see me to talk about your options next semester?
That's right. We have to decide by the end of next week. Really, I'd like to do all 5 options, but we have to choose 2, don't we?
Yes, but the choice depends on your major to some extent. You're majoring in communication studies, aren't you?
That's right.
So, for example, the media studies option will cover quite a lot of the same area you did in the core module on mass communications this semester, the development of the media through the last 2 centuries in relation to political and social issues.
Well, that was interesting, but I've decided I'd rather do something completely new. There's a women's studies option, isn't there?
Yes, women and power. Again, it has a historical focus. It aims to contextualize women's studies by looking at the legal and social situation in the 19th and early 20th centuries.
So it would be useful if I intended to specialize in women's studies, but I'm not sure I do actually.
Well, it might still be useful to give you an idea of the issues involved. It's taught by Dr. Steed.
Oh, really? I'll sign up for that then.
Hmm.
What about the option on culture and society?
That addresses the historical debate on the place of culture since the Industrial Revolution in Britain.
So a historical focus again.
Do I get the message you're not so keen on history?
Well, it's just that we seem to have done quite a lot this semester. Anyway, I'll think about that one.
If you're interested in a course focusing on current issues, there's the option on identity and popular culture that approaches the subject through things like contemporary film, adverts, soap operas, and so on.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me who runs it?
Well, it's normally Dr. Stevens, but he's on sabbatical next semester, so I'm not sure who will be running it. It should be decided by next week, though.
Right. Well, I might wait until then to decide. And the last option is Introduction to Cultural Theory, isn't it? I'm quite interested in that too. I was talking to one of the second-year students, and she said it was really useful. It made a lot of things fall into place.
Yes, but in fact, in your major, you'll have covered a lot of that already in Communications 102. So that might be less useful than some of the others.
Oh, I'll forget about that one then.
Now,
Right. So let me take up this. Okay. Please text me with your answers. Yeah, first one, media studies, you don't want to do it, isn't it? Then second one, it is A. Third one, B. And fourth one is also B, because he was saying, I'll think over that cultural thing. And last one is C, isn't it? So therefore, your answers are yes, C, A, B, B, C. C, A, B, B, C. Yes, Nagalakshmi, correct. Sakshi, check your this one answer. Okay, second is A, B, B, C, correct, perfect. So, and Jeevan, C, A, B, B, C, perfect, perfect. Where are others? Yes, C, A, B, B, C, correct, C, A, B, B, C, very good, very good. Pooja Shri, and yes, I am seeing Anagnaya, C, A, B, B, C, very good. Good, guys. See, you people can do it. Yeah, did you do on first go? Yeah, you after hearing for the second time, you people were able to do this one. Oh, Nitika, third one went wrong. No issues, no issues. Gracie, very good. So on the first listening, only you people were able to do. Okay, second time. No issues. That means that's what I say here. So why did I play it second time, miss? No worries. When you people are practicing, na, so you people start listening. See, after you do one test, so on 40, you will get something and you will don't leave that. Again, you listen back. Again, see where you went wrong, why you went wrong. So, and so we can work on. Yeah, definitely, Ajay, we'll be working on more challenging things, okay? Because we have to go and cover for everyone, isn't it? So definitely, I'll be taking up more challenging and more different questions, right? So, yes. Now, let us go for another type of question. Okay, so let me put on this to slide view. Yes, I have to all together. Yeah.
Welcome. You will hear.
Now, yes. Look at this challenge. We have 5 options, but we have Only 4 questions. Again, the options are, see, that was little simpler. Why? Because we need to choose between 3 options, isn't it? But here, see, yeah, we have 5 options, but you need to tell us only, you need to answer 4 questions. And also questions are quite lengthy, don't you think? The questions are lengthy here. Yes, the questions are also lengthy. That is what the challenge is. Which hotel matches each description? That means they have given some kind of description. You need to tell which hotel is matching that. That means what? They are asking you to match the features here, isn't it? And again, you need to match the correct letters. Don't please write the answer. Here we have the bridge hotel. Don't write that bridge hotel, because they are clearly saying the instruction is what? Write the correct letter A to E next to questions. Okay, so that is what we need to do here. Now, shall I play it? But before playing, what you need to do? Whether you need to look at the options or look at the questions. What you need to do? You need to look at the questions, not at the options. Because if you look at the options, if you start hearing according to the hotel's features, you may not be able to cover up the answers here, because they are not asking for all the features. Now, say for example, so if they are talking about bridge hotel, they may tell some 3 to 4 features. So those 3 to 4 features, you will listen and then you will try to match. So that is difficult. That means you are taking more than you need. Never. Don't take more things on your plate. Okay. So that means what? You need to take the things, how much you can do it. So therefore, here we have the features. You see whose feature is matching, which feature is matching with which hotel. Okay. The first option is what? I mean, the first question is, it is in a rural area. That means there is some hotel, so that is in the rural area. The other one is what? Opened recently. That means it's a new hotel. And don't try to expect that they will be using these sentences only. They will paraphrase and they speak. For example, so whatever I have narrated to you people today in the class, so if you want to go and share with your friends or with your family members, how was the class and everything, what do you do? Every sentence what I did, will you be using, or you will be narrating in your own language? Even though in English only, you will be trying to present in your own language, isn't it? The same thing. You can't expect the same words. That is the reason I never say you people to mark the keywords. Rather, I say understand the question. So the first question is, we have a hotel that is in the rural area, right? The second question is what? You need to name a hotel that has opened recently. Now, it offers facilities for business functions. We have an hotel that offers facilities for business functions, and it has an indoor swimming pool. We have one more hotel which is having indoor swimming pool, right? What are the things? One is located in rural area, the other one is newly opened, the other one has indoor swimming pool, and the other one will be giving facilities for business functions, okay, or business events. So I'll be switching on. Kindly listen carefully and answer.
You will hear a man talking to an official at a tourist information office.
Can I help you?
Yes, I was wanting somewhere to stay for a few days, a 4 or 5-star hotel. Can you tell me something about the possibilities?
Okay, right. Well, there are 5 hotels that might interest you. Were you wanting a city centre location, or would you be interested in something a bit further out?
Well, I do have a car, so I could go for either.
Well, there are 2 central hotels in the range you're looking for. There's Carlton House and the Imperial. They're both near the main square. But if you've got your own transport, you might be interested in the Royal Oak. That's out in the country, about 10 kilometres away. Very peaceful. Then there's the Bridge Hotel and the Majestic. They're both in town, but not in the centre. They're out on the airport road.
That might be a bit far out, actually. Okay, now the other two you mentioned in the city centre. Can you tell me a bit about them?
Well, they're both excellent hotels. If you want something with a bit of character, Carlton House is quite unusual. It's a very old building that was originally a large private house. It was bought by the Vannies chain, and they completely refurbished it. They took their first guests just a few months ago, but it's already got an excellent reputation. That's a 5-star hotel. Or there's the Imperial, which is a much more modern building. That also has its own gym, and it also has internet connection and meeting rooms. It's used for conferences and corporate events as well as private guests. That's 5-star as well.
Does it have a swimming pool as well as a gym?
No, the Royal Oak has an outdoor pool, which is lovely in the summer, but the only hotel with an indoor pool is the Bridge Hotel. It doesn't have a gym, though. The Majestic is planning to build a swimming pool and a fitness centre, but it's not finished yet.
I see. Well, I think I'll probably go for one of the city centre hotels.
Yeah. So now I'm going to play it again. Listen, and
You
then
will hear a man talking to an official at a tourist information office.
Can I help you?
Yes, I was wanting somewhere to stay for a few days, a 4 or 5-star hotel. Can you tell me something about the possibilities?
Okay, right. Well, there are 5 hotels that might interest you. Were you wanting a city centre location, or would you be interested in something a bit further out?
Well, I do have a car, so I could go for either.
Well, there are 2 central hotels in the range you're looking for. There's Carlton House and the Imperial. They're both near the main square, but if you've got your own transport, you might be interested in the Royal Oak. That's out in the country, about 10 kilometres away. Very peaceful. Then there's the Bridge Hotel and the Majestic. They're both in town, but not in the centre. They're out on the airport road.
That might be a bit far out, actually. Okay, now the other two you mentioned in the city centre. Can you tell me a bit about them?
Well, they're both excellent hotels. If you want something with a bit of character, Carlton House is quite unusual. It's a very old building that was originally a large private house. It was bought by the Vannies chain, and they completely refurbished it. They took their first guests just a few months ago, but it's already got an excellent reputation. That's a 5-star hotel. Or there's the Imperial, which is a much more modern building. That also has its own gym, and it also has internet connection and meeting rooms. It's used for conferences and corporate events as well as private guests. That's 5-star as well.
Does it have a swimming pool as well as a gym?
No, the Royal Oak has an outdoor pool, which is lovely in the summer, but the only hotel with an indoor pool is the Bridge Hotel. It doesn't have a gym, though. The Majestic is planning to build a swimming pool and a fitness centre, but it's not finished yet.
I see. Well, I think I'll probably go for one of the city centre hotels.
yes. So the one which is in, I want you people to post the answers. Kindly post all the answers. I'll tell you guys with the answers. Okay. So you people can see that the in the rural area, what we had, the Royal Oak, isn't it? We had Royal Oak in the rural area, and the one which had opened recently, even though the Carlton House was there, it was a private house. Then they later renovated, and they had the first guest few months back. That means it is the new hotel, isn't it? It's the Carlton hotel, Carlton house. And then so like conference rooms and all these things in which it was available, it is again in the modern hotel. That is nothing but the Imperial Hotel. Okay. And then it had a this one, it has an indoor swimming pool. Which one as an indoor this one? It is the only hotel which has the indoor swimming pool, and that is nothing but the Bridge Hotel, isn't it? Let me check your answers. So what is the sequence we need? So I need E, B, C, A. Jeevan good, Badavat Narinder good. So E, B, C, A. Emangi very good. So yes, others, come on. Rush up, guys. Taka, you should type and you should send. So where are others? Already sent? Nikita, good. Yes. Prashita, good. So we have EBCA. Wow, everyone have presented the yes, EBCA, Ravina, Nikita, Lakshmi. So good. So Yashaswini, very nice, very great. Good. So now let us go to another type of question. Got it, right? So let me slideshow. I guess the two types of questions should be clear.
You will hear
To have more clarity,
You will
I want you people to practice them. Okay. So kindly practice them. Only when you practice, so you people will be able to perform better. That means what was our this one? What is that preferred score? 40 on 40. You need to get. That means all the questions should go correct here. Okay. So let me talk about the next type of question. It is pictorial presentations. That means you will be getting a pictorial presentation. You need to label them. Okay. It could be a plan. It could be a map of a building. It could be a map of a place, or place in the sense it is not African map or Indian map or something like that. It could be a map of a building or something like that. Okay. So, and then even a diagram also you can have. So you need to label. See, labeling and all we have done a lot in our schools and colleges, isn't it? So they would give the figure, you need to label them down. It is the same thing. So no need to get that terror or fear. Oh, what is this? This is a completely a different thing. As soon as you see the picture, you should not get affected there. Okay. So always you need to keep your motivation level at high, and you need to feel that yes, this is also one simple thing which we can do. But we have certain do's and don'ts. So when you're planning to do this one, and in fact you need to practice more here. Why? That practice, see, whatever the questions we are going through now, we are going from the difficulty level only. These are the questions which will basically we see students get stuck on these questions. That's the reason in the start classes only we are discussing this, so that what you people will develop that interest. Otherwise, if we start off with short question answers, fill in the blanks, and all these things, they are very easy. And you tend to practice them only. The things which are easy, we'll try to practice more on those. These are the types of questions where you need to give extra importance for your answering part. Okay. So therefore, try and what is that? Adapt whatever the technique that I am saying here. So now, what is this? When you look at this, you will be thinking, what is happening here? Isn't it? We have till I the options. Look at the options. We have high. We need to choose only what is that? This one, 5 answers here. And this is rectangle. You will think as soon as you see, what you will think? What is this rectangular boxes we have? So when they give time for you people now, see, for every type of question, they will be giving you time to understand it. The first thing, especially whenever you have the diagram or any things like this is the description of some room. If you see here, it is the description of what? Town library. Now, you need to see first thing, if they have given any kind of north, south, east, west directions. You don't plan your north, south according to your mindset. Okay. But you need to see if they have given any instructions. If they have not given any instruction, then you go according to your this one. What is that? Like your angles and your right, left things you need to go. And also one more thing, your thing should be what? Look at the entrance. The entrance is from below. isn't it? So that means you will be entering. You should imagine when you're hearing here. So you should imagine you're entering there. Okay. And also when you look at the question, see where all the blanks is there. As you enter, so towards your left, there is one blank. Towards your right also, there is one blank. Okay. Then you will enter further. Then when you enter, so as you enter, so you have two entrances. So, and one is like that block only is a something they are asking. And from that block, we have three entrances. And where this block is going and the mid of the block, so there is one thing you need to name and the other one. So, and here you need to remember right, left, so back, front, beside, adjacent. So all these words you need to keep in mind, because when they are speaking, they are going to narrate these things only. Okay. So, and whatever these things are there, na, this thing, they are the doors. They are the small entrances for this blocks here. Okay. So now let me switch on this and try to, you people try to answer here. Again, I'll be playing this also for 2 times. So let us try to this one, do it. Okay. So now I'm just doing.
You'll hear the librarian of a new town library talking to a group of people who are visiting the library.
Okay, everyone. So, here we are at the entrance to the town library. My name is Anne, and I'm the chief librarian here. And you'll usually find me at the desk just by the main entrance here. So, I'd like to tell you a bit about the way the library is organised and what you'll find where. And you should all have a plan in front of you. Well, as you see, my desk is just on your right as you go in. And opposite this, the first room on your left has an excellent collection of reference books and is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left and non-fiction materials on your right. And on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We are hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too, later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelves, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings or talks. And next door to that is the children's library, which has a good collection of stories and picture books for the under 11s. Then there's a large room to the right of the library area. That's the multimedia collection, where you can borrow DVDs and so on. And we also have CD-ROMs you can borrow to use on your computer at home. It was originally the art collection, but that's been moved to another building. And that's about it. Oh, there's also the library office on the left of the librarian's desk. Okay. Now, does anyone have any questions? Yes.
Guys, I guess you guys got it. It was pretty simple, isn't it? So, as okay, let me check your answers and then I'll narrate. I'll not give once again. Let me, what is that? Check your answers here. Yes. First one is what? H, yes, reference book. Then G, D, B, F. Very good. H, G, D, B, F. Yes. Great. Wonderful. It was quite simple, isn't it? But yeah, when she's narrating, she's trying to give us the instructions. So where a desk is, then towards it is on the right, then she says towards the left. It was quite good here. Okay, so like that only it is. So let us try to do one more here. So let me go to the another one.
Right.
You
Yes, we have one more. So let us try to do this. Okay. Label the plan below with no more than 3 words for each. That means what? Here you need to give the names here. Okay. You're not supposed to, like, we don't have any options. You need to label it. Okay. See, you can see like it is a complete what is that, proposed Fairfax City Dog Park and Greenway. It is like a proposed map, we can say. Now you see where the entrance is. The main entrance is towards this side. Okay, so and from here basically one is to enter, and also here we have some kind of opening. Be careful about that. So here also one gate we have. Okay, but main entrance is given here. Okay, so now see what is happening. In the beginning we have some blank, and as you enter, so enter and enter, so you have what is that, so something inside here, inside this, something like a pentagonal. It is not exactly pentagonal. So here we have 2, 3, okay, and then 4. I'm just showing this. Why? Because the picture is not very vibrant for us to understand. Let's give a try here. Yes. Listen carefully.
Welcome to our informational meeting about the new dog park at Greenway. The Fairfax Planning Commission is helping to rejuvenate the old train depot and parking lot to make an attractive community space. As you face the main entrance, you will notice that it is flanked by trees to the right and to the left. On the left, there will be bench seating, and on the right, near the posted park rules, there's a dog waste bin. You can never have too many of those in a dog park, right? As you move inside the park, you will notice that all the play areas are fenced and have double gated. The areas have a specific purpose and are separated for large and small dogs. On the east side of the Big Paws Large Romp for large dogs, there are weave posts for agility training. On the southwest side of the Big Paws Large Romp, we've created a unique stepping paws area that larger dogs really seem to enjoy. We've even provided a picnic table under the trees close by for owners to relax while their pets enjoy the park. The park will be staffed during open hours and no access will be allowed after dusk. Notice that outside the fence, east of the main entrance, a shed will be available for storage of cleaning supplies and other upkeep items. I'm sure this new dog park in Greenway will be a wonderful addition to the Fairfax community.
Yes, I'll play it once again because the voice is very feeble, isn't it? So I'll play it once again. You can see they have given those directions as well. So this is north, south, east, and west here. So I gave you the hint also for the answers. So
Welcome to
listen
our
carefully.
informational meeting about the new dog park at Greenway. The Fairfax Planning Commission is helping to rejuvenate the old train depot and parking lot to make an attractive community space. As you face the main entrance, you will notice that it is flanked by trees to the right and to the left. On the left, there will be bench seating, and on the right, near the posted park rules, there's a dog waste bin. You can never have too many of those in a dog park, right? As you move inside the park, you will notice that all the play areas are fenced and have double gated entryways. The areas have a specific purpose and are separated for large and small dogs. On the east side of the Big Paws Large Romp for large dogs, there are weave posts for agility training. On the southwest side of the Big Paws Large Romp, we've created a unique stepping paws area that larger dogs really seem to enjoy. We've even provided a picnic table under the trees close by for owners to relax while their pets enjoy the park. The park will be staffed during open hours and no access will be allowed after dusk. Notice that outside the fence, east of the main entrance, a shed will be available for storage of cleaning supplies and other upkeep items. I'm sure this new dog park at Greenway will be a wonderful addition to the Fairfax community. Welcome to our informational meeting about the new dog park at Greenway. The Fairfax Planning Commission is hoping to rejuvenate the old train depot and parking lot to make an attractive community space. As you face the main entrance, you will notice that it is...
Yeah. Here, what is happening? So they said this is the entrance. Okay. So towards the left, we have trees, right also trees, benches there. And this side, we have dog waste bin. Okay. Dog waste bin is kept here and they can enter. Every area is gated and separated. We have activated activity areas, small paws, separate areas, and big paws, separate area. And you see that towards the big paws east, there is a what? View post. And under the trees, we have a place for resting for the owners, and that is called as picnic table. And whenever this one is closed, the park is closed, so we have a shed to for the people to store and keep the things. Okay, so therefore the first one is dog waste bin, second one is view post. So third one, it should be post. Second one is view post, POSTS, and picnic table, and then so your shed, right? Let me check your answers. Yes. Dustbin. It's not dustbin, dog waste bin. Okay. So it is what? Dog waste bin. Yeah. And its storage and cleaning supplies will be kept. But what is that? She used the name shed there. Okay. It is not shop, shed. And picnic table, yes, third one is correct. Yeah, the picture was not very clear. That's the reason in the beginning I gave you the instructions, right? But no worries. So no worries. Like what is that? You people, and also you could look at the voice also. Voice was very feeble, isn't it? That is a trap actually. They purposely will have you people will come across such faint pictures also. And because usually when they give you the handouts, it's not necessary like you will always have the clarity, isn't it? For the sake of that, they also purposely will give the pictures which would not be very, very clear. And at the same time, the voice also will be very feeble. That means you need to concentrate a lot there. Okay. So this is the real challenge, what we pick up from the this one. What is that? Main test. So you need to be more careful. What you people can do in the handouts, you have this. Again, you listen and practice the same. Right? Any doubts, guys? Any doubts in today's class? Okay, good. So that means you people will be doing good on all these types of questions. Yes, we'll be discussing one or two more pictures tomorrow again. Right? That's the reason we are going with a small, what is that? A good, this one. Yes, maps are quite complicated, so we'll be discussing one or two maps again there. Okay, so but lot of what is it? It's not very What is that difficult? It is not a rocket science. Only the thing is that technique, you people, as the speaker moves, even you need to move according to the speaker. That is what I say. As the speaker is going, now think you are in the speaker's position. He says from where you are entering. You should imagine that you are entering from there. It is not just looking at the picture. You need to imagine that you are going in it. Okay. So when you this will go in that, so you will be basically feeling that reality and you will be getting the answers correctly. Yeah, the answers are, the first one is dog waste bin, view post, WEAVE, view, post, POSTS, post, picnic table, shed, right? Yes. So thank you, students. So we'll be meeting you guys tomorrow, right?
Okay. So hi guys. I hope you all had a good session with Nam. Himangi Monal, you had a question now that the picture is not clear. See, Himangi, I send the handout link in the beginning itself. If the picture on the screen is not clear to you, now you can just open the handout on the device you're using. Okay, so then you can easily answer the questions. I always send the handouts link in the chat box. So this is for all of you, that if the picture or if the question is not clear to you all, just on the screen that is being shown to you all, please open the handout using the handout link, and then you'll easily know how to. Okay, I missed it. Can I get the handout link? Sure. You, Ajay, do you know how to get access to the handouts and the recordings? I'll show you guys again. Okay. So, okay. Okay, great. I'll just tell you how to get access to the handouts and the recordings so that it'll be easier for you all to, get access to it. Just a second. Give me a second.